Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the Beautiful sees two frontal burner stories, and we're wondering if B&B may pull a shocking twist and kill off 3 characters. We know Liam Spencer's dying of a brain excrescence and Luna Nozawa's running around with a gun, soliciting to be put down and into a body bag. And also we're going to talk about the third possible death in just a nanosecond. We're going to bandy 3 characters that might meet their maker in coming days on the CBS cleaner. Bold and the Beautiful understanding airtime constraints and cast dynamics. The first thing to flash back as we get into this discussion about Liam, Luna, and the other character is on a 30 nanosecond occasion of Bold and the Beautiful. There's only about 17 twinkles of factual plot content in a day. The rest is commercials compared with like 40 to 42 twinkles on a 1-hour show. So, it's just not a lot of time. Bold and the Beautiful character clown car? Plus, B&B has added more characters to the cast over the once many months, over the history indeed 6 to 12 months. We had Daphne Rose for a couple of months and she could be back. Will Spencer, Electra Forrester, they brought back Taylor Hayes. Now they're adding Nick Marone back into the blend. Sheila Carter's getting further airtime. And they CA and indeed use all the characters they have. There's just not enough bandwidth on a 30 nanosecond cleaner. We infrequently see Eric Forrester or Zend Forrester Dominguez. Donna Logan is nearly no way seen. Katie Logan's then and they're in and out, but not on important. And where the heck's Bill Spencer? Substantially not around. He's not had a frontal burner plot in ever. So, the point is for a half-hour cleaner pieces, it's enough bloated cast. Liam Spencer's fate cancer battle and implicit exit. With that in mind, let's get right to it. The first character to bandy dying is Liam. He's presently suffering from an inoperable brain excrescence that's cancerous and that we've been told will end his life. Dr. Grace Buckingham told Liam there's a chance if he gets chemo and radiation that could protract effects. There was some talk with Finn and Grace about side goods of the treatment and they made a big deal out of Liam deciding whether he'd do the treatment. But unless I fell asleep on an occasion, they no way stated easily that he was pursuing treatment, but also Finn mentioned, I suppose this week or late last week, that Liam was over at the sanitarium lately seeing the croakers. So he could absolutely get an 11th hour phenomenon like B&B did for John McCook and Eric Forrester, and he survives this cancer extremity. But it would be a big old twist if they actually did kill off Liam. I mean really, Scott Clifton's part has been stagnant for so long, a couple of times now, if not further. Bold and the Beautiful no love interest for Liam. You know, Steffi Forrester met her soulmate Finn. They feel to be in their happily ever later. Hope Logan is engaged to Carter Walton, and before that she was hot to witch for Thomas Forrester and had cheated on Liam and didn't want him. So with Hope and Steffi putatively settled, there's no love interest around for Liam. I was hoping he might get with Ivy Forrester and they've wrote her back to Australia supposedly. So really, Bold and the Beautiful may actually kill off Liam. Also, Scott Clifton might want to leave and move on to other effects. He's veritably talented, but there's just not a lot for him on Bold once this Liam's cancer excrescence plot resolves one way or another. I'll say, of course, Scott Clifton's current plot, the excrescence, is dramatic. It's violent. It could get him a 4th day Emmy, but it could also be Liam's swan song. But indeed, if Scott Clifton's departing, I suppose Liam would be the last of these 3 possible deaths when you look at it in chronological order. Luna's downcast helical vengeance plot and implicit demise, so the alternate possible death on Bold could be Luna. She's fully deranged. She's determined to kill Steffi. Last we saw Luna, she was soliciting Steffi and Finn to let her into their lives for him to be her pater. They refused Luna's request and Finn shut her down hard. So, after Luna left the Precipice House, she was furious and more determined than ever to get Steffi out of the way. Principally, Luna went over there to give Finn and Steffi one last chance to do what she wanted, and they didn't. So, Luna bought a gun from this sketchy dude, and she's completely planning to kill Steffi. So, with Luna's vengeance plan in stir, indeed Sheila's spooked of what she might do. And really, it doesn't look like Luna has any shot at redemption. Sheila tried to help her find a new path and indeed encourage Luna to leave city. She said no. And Lisa Yamada has that new part on the Amazon Prime series Elle. So, she needs time off to do that. Bold and the Beautiful no place for Luna? But indeed if it doesn't take that important time out, I mean, what can Brad Bell and his pens do with Luna from then? Nothing wants her around. Only Deacon Sharp is willing to love a lunatic, and he's formerly got one. You know, Luna is deranged. She's unapologetic at this point and terribly unpopular. It feels like to me Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage to kill Luna off. She could be taken out while trying to murder Steffi. You know, Luna could die if Steffi gets the gun, shoots her in tone defense. Finn or Sheila or Elektra Forrester or Will could kill Luna trying to save Steffi or if she goes after Elektra. You know, heck, Lee Finnegan or Poppy Nozawa could take down Luna to stop her from boggling Finn's woman. It could be Bill. It's open season on who might kill her. Actually, I just am not going to be surprised if they kill off Luna. I don't see it as a big deal other than of course Lisa Yamato plays one heck of a villain, but they've made it so Luna can't be redeemed or have any connections. There's just no Twitch room. So, yeah, she might die. Steffi's survival maternity leave and plot twists so, it's the third possible death though that I'm particularly interested in agitating. Now, to be veritably clear, this is end to spoiler. Not at each. Still, I just want to say it's possible because of some effects going on in her plot. And I'm talking about whether Steffi survives this attack from Luna. And yes, it would be an absolute stunner if Bold killed off Steffi. But given that lunatic Luna is conniving to put Steffi down formally and for all, we've to at least consider this could really be. So, there's two reasons that they might actually let Luna kill Steffi. The first is because her portrayer, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is due any day now with Sprat number 5. Once she gives birth, she'll have 5 boys under the age of 6. That's a lot of kiddies for a working mama. That's a lot of kiddies for a mama who's not working. Plus, the plutocrat she earns playing Steffi doesn't matter to their menage budget. Her hubby Elon Respoli is a gift agent at CAA, one of the biggest and most important agencies in the assiduity, and he's moved into producing now as well. Bold and the Beautiful retire or recast Steffi? So, they're living large. Plutocrat is an object. And to be clear, I'm not saying that Jackie can't make it work with 5 kiddies while she carries on doing her Steffi thing on Bold. Clearly, she can do it since Jackie proved it formerly since she's doing it with 4 boys, you know. So, what's one further, right? Still, if she wanted to walk down from the part of Steffi and Jackie's at a point where she just wants to concentrate on family, she could have told Brad Bell she wanted out. So, that's one. Bold and the Beautiful fake murder? Now, the alternate option for Steffi is this. And this could be like that thing they did with Finna many times agone. We could see Luna kill Steffi, murder her in cold blood, and either Luna lives or dies, goes to jail, whatever, as she kills off Steffi. And that covers for Jackie Wood's motherliness leave which is coming up veritably soon. She's due like any day now. And also, you know, in a couple of months, 2-3 months, we find out like they did with Finn that she was alive the whole time. You know, Bill got her to a clinic or Taylor you know, just redo that plot like they did where Lee had Finn that whole time and they had the actor off doing exit interviews when they knew they weren't killing him off. Just redonkulous. So, we'll see how it goes. But as it stands, there's the eventuality for not 1, not 2, but 3 deaths ahead on Bold and the Beautiful as we hit the climax of the Luna stalking Steffi story and the sad tale of Liam's excrescence. The CBS soap The Bold and the Beautiful is spiraling into one of its darkest chapters yet, and longtime fans know that when Brad Bell starts playing chess with his cast, someone's bound to get checkmated, maybe even 3 someones. Right now, viewers are gripped by 2 high-stakes front-burner storylines. On one side, Liam Spencer's terminal brain tumor has rocked the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer clans. On the other side, Luna Nozawa has completely snapped and is running around with a loaded weapon. And there's a possible third shocking death twist that could drop in the coming weeks. So who's in the crosshairs? Let's dig in deep and break down the 3 characters who may not survive the summer on The Bold and the Beautiful. Chapter 1, The 30-Minute Time Bomb, Airtime Constraints and Cast Overload. First, let's address the elephant in the room, airtime. Bold and the Beautiful only delivers around 17 minutes of story per episode, which is less than half of what a 1-hour soap delivers. That means Brad Bell and his team must be extremely picky about which characters and plots get screen time. But here's the kicker, the cast has ballooned dramatically. In the past year alone, we've seen the introduction of Daphne Rose, the return of Taylor Hayes, Electra Forrester's dramatic debut, Will Spencer's teen reappearance, and Nick Marone strutting back onto the scene. Add to that expanded airtime for Sheila Carter and the already bloated Forrester/Logan core cast, and there's just not enough room for everyone to shine. Some actors have all but vanished, Zend, Eric, Donna, and even Dollar Bill. Katie Logan is a blink and you miss her character lately. So what does this all mean? Simple. Some characters are going to have to go. And not in a move to Paris kind of way. In a zip up the body bag kind of way. Chapter 2, Liam Spencer, Terminal Tumor or Miracle Reprieve? Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, has been front and center lately, but for all the wrong reasons. Diagnosed with an inoperable, cancerous brain tumor, Liam's fate has seemed sealed. Dr. Grace Buckingham offered faint hope, maybe chemo, maybe radiation. But the show never committed to whether Liam was actually pursuing treatment. What we do know is that Finn mentioned seeing him at the hospital recently. Could that be a hint he's fighting for his life? Maybe. But bold is teasing tragedy. Let's be real. Liam has been languishing in story limbo for years. Hope moved on. Steffi is happy with Finn. There's no one left for Liam romantically, and his character's moral compass has been spinning like a roulette wheel. Could a miracle save him? Sure, just like they saved Eric Forrester. But it would be a jaw-dropper if they really killed off a core Spencer. Scott Clifton is a decorated actor, his current performance could easily score him another Daytime Emmy. But it might also be his swan song. And if it is, don't expect his exit first. He may be the last of the three to die, not the first. Chapter 3, Luna Nozawa, Guns, Grudges and a One-Way Trip to the Morgue? Luna, Lisa Yamada, is unraveling faster than Sheila Carter in a lie detector test. After being rejected by both Finn and Steffi, Luna lost it. She went from hopeful daughter to full-blown stalker. She begged Finn to claim her as his daughter, demanded acceptance, and when rebuffed, she stormed off and bought a gun. Now she's plotting to take Steffi out, permanently. Let's be honest, Luna is unhinged. Even Sheila, the Queen of Chaos, is scared of what Luna might do. Sheila urged her to flee town, but Luna refused. She's determined to kill Steffi. And it might cost Luna her life. With Lisa Yamada landing a new role on Amazon's Elle, the writing could be on the wall. Luna's unpopularity with fans, lack of allies on screen, and dangerous vendetta make her a prime target for a character kill. Who might take Luna out? Anyone. Steffi could shoot her in self-defense. Finn might defend his wife. Electra, Will, Sheila, Lee, Poppy, even Bill Spencer could be the one to put her down. Luna has no allies and no future unless B&B pulls a redemption story out of a hat. But that's unlikely. Luna seems destined to be sacrificed at the altar of drama. Chapter 4, Steffi Forrester, The Unthinkable Death? Now comes the shocker, could Steffi Forrester die? No spoilers here, just speculation based on context. Steffi's life is on the line thanks to Luna's vendetta. But the real-world factor to consider is Jacqueline McInnes Wood's personal life. She's pregnant with her 5th child and due very soon. With 5 kids under 6, the demands of work may simply be too much. Her husband, Elon Ruspoli, is a top talent agent turned producer, so money isn't a problem. Jackie could decide to take an extended break, or even walk away from the role altogether. So what are B&B's options? They could kill off Steffi, permanently or temporarily. A shocking murder by Luna would rock the canvas. But they could also fake Steffi's death, just like they did with Finn. Maybe Bill spirits her away. Maybe Taylor helps hide her. Then months later, Steffi reemerges from hiding. It would give Jackie maternity leave and set up a massive twist down the road. Chapter 5, The Bigger Picture, 3 Deaths, 3 Impacts. Let's step back and look at the larger narrative. Liam, Luna, and Steffi each represent a different emotional core of the bold and the beautiful. Killing Liam would shake the Spencer family to its core. Killing Luna would send shockwaves through the Nozawa/Finn storyline and absolve Steffi of danger. Killing Steffi, even if faked, would be nuclear. It would tear Finn apart, send Ridge spiraling, devastate Thomas, and destabilize the Forrester empire. It's not just about airtime. It's about consequence. Bold and the Beautiful has been criticized for low-stakes storytelling and safe plots. But if Brad Bell really wants to take this soap back to the must-watch status it had during the Stephanie Forrester glory years, then killing or faking the deaths of major characters may be the reset it needs. Conclusion. So who dies? Who survives? Will Liam beat his tumor? Will Luna die in a hail of bullets? Will Steffi become the next Finn, presumed dead but really alive? The possibilities are endless, and that's the magic of daytime drama. One thing's for sure, The Bold and the Beautiful is on the verge of a seismic shift. Stay tuned, soap fans. The next funeral might be just around the corner. Bold and the Beautiful explodes with shocking death rumors. Could B&B kill off 3 characters? Hold on to your seats, Bold and the Beautiful fans, because the CBS daytime drama may be gearing up for one of the most jaw-dropping weeks in soap opera history. As Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, continues to stack its cast and tighten its airtime, rumors swirl that the writers may be about to clear the deck in a bold, pun intended, fashion. We could be looking at not 1, not 2, but 3 major deaths in upcoming episodes. With Liam Spencer terminally ill, Luna Nozawa running wild with a weapon, and Steffi Forrester potentially in the crosshairs of her stalker, all signs point to explosive exits that will shake the canvas. Bold and the Beautiful, understanding airtime constraints and cast dynamics. Before we jump into who might die, let's take a minute to talk airtime and casting realities. B&B is a half-hour soap. With commercials, that leaves just 17 minutes of screen time each day. Compare that to a full-hour show like General Hospital, which has nearly 3 times as much airtime weekly. This limitation matters when you think about storytelling, cast rotation, and character exposure. The producers simply cannot tell every story every day. Over the past 6 to 12 months, B&B has bulked up its cast. We've got Daphne Rose, Will Spencer, Electra Forrester, Taylor Hayes back in the fold, and Nick Marone returning. Sheila Carter is hogging screen time again. But some core characters like Eric Forrester, Zend Forrester Dominguez, Donna Logan, Katie Logan, and especially Bill Spencer are barely seen. So if you're a showrunner with too many actors, what do? You trim the cast. That brings us to the 3 potential fatalities on Bold and the Beautiful. Liam Spencer's fate, cancer battle and potential exit. Liam Spencer has been spiraling since the bombshell diagnosis of an inoperable brain tumor. Played by 3-time Daytime Emmy winner Scott Clifton, Liam's journey has been painful, emotional, and bittersweet. Dr. Grace Buckingham told him that while radiation and chemo might slow the cancer, there's little hope for a cure. Though there was mention of Liam meeting with doctors recently, we haven't seen a definitive commitment to aggressive treatment. Finn suggested Liam might be prolonging his life, but there's no clear message that he's opted into fighting the illness. That leaves open the strong possibility that Liam's storyline is nearing its conclusion, with death as the final chapter. Let's face it, Liam has no real romantic prospects. Hope Logan has moved on with Carter Walton. Steffi Forrester is living her happily ever after with Finn. Ivy Forrester's gone back to Australia. Scott Clifton has arguably been underutilized for years, with fans noting his diminished screen time and weak storylines. Killing Liam could serve as a dramatic twist while also opening the door for Clifton to pursue other ventures. Will B&B shock fans by pulling the plug on one of its most iconic modern characters? Liam's fate remains uncertain, but the writing may already be on the hospital wall. Luna Nozawa's downward spiral, revenge, guns, and a one-way ticket to the morgue? Luna Nozawa has taken a hard left turn. She was once the sweet new addition to the Forrester family orbit, but now? She's an armed, unstable woman with a grudge and a gun. Last week, Luna begged Finn to accept her as family. He rejected her. Steffi slammed the door. Luna's response? buy a weapon and set her sights on Steffi. This isn't just a one-off tantrum. This is a fully spiraling vendetta. Even Sheila Carter, the queen of daytime crazy, is worried about what Luna might do. And if Sheila's scared, we all should be. Lisa Yamada, who plays Luna, has also reportedly landed a role on Amazon Prime's Elle. That would necessitate at least a short leave of absence. What better way to write her off than a spectacular blaze of glory, or in this case, a fatal fall? The possible scenarios are endless. Steffi could shoot Luna in self-defense. Finn, Will, Elektra, Sheila, or even Lee Finnegan could intervene with deadly force. Luna's attempt to kill Steffi could backfire, literally. Given her unredeemable state and lack of allies, Luna's exit would create space on the canvas and deliver a satisfying conclusion to her dark turn. Plus, let's not pretend that the show hasn't killed off characters in jaw-dropping moments before. Finn, anyone? The wild card, Steffi Forrester's shocking fate? Now, this is the part of the story where we go from speculation to the realm of true shock. Could Steffi Forrester be the third death? Let's be crystal clear, this is not a spoiler. But actress Jacqueline MacInnes Wood is expecting her 5th child and is due any day. Managing 5 children under 6 is no joke, and Wood may choose to step back for a bit, if not permanently. Her husband, Elon Ruspley, is a high-powered CAA agent turned producer, and the family certainly doesn't need the income from B&B. If Wood wanted out, or simply wanted an extended maternity leave, B&B could write Steffi off in a fake death. Remember when Finn died? Fans were gasping, only to discover months later he was alive, rescued and hidden away. A similar scenario could unfold for Steffi. Luna shoots Steffi. Finn and Sheila find her barely clinging to life. She's spirited away to recover.